Once again, this is PCG-Spacegoon. I'm bringing you another game here from the APL, American Pro League. Round of 16, Week 3. This is going to be game number 3. We are currently 1-1 against EliteGaMing. And we are going to be seeing, obviously, EliteGaMei versus Tahvo. Tahvo spawning here up at the 1 o'clock position. And EliteGaMei, or GaMei, something like that. I'm just going to call him EliteGaMei. Spawning down here at the 7 o'clock position, here on Match Point, which is an awesome recreation of a good old Brood War map. So I'm always happy when I see a Brood War map recreated, because usually they were pretty decent. So there you go. Obviously, the ones that are playing tournaments, not like friggin' every single Brood War map ever created, like fastest possible map ever. Oh my gosh. Freaking awful. I mean, they're amusing, but just terrible. Alright. So, getting the chrono boost out on the probes here. And getting the scouts out. Got some weird, bizarre, little tiny mineral fields here. And the double geysers. And it's a pretty small doorway, but no ramp. No ramp on this map. I mean, there's a ramp further down, like way down here. But there's a larger map leading, or larger ramp leading into your back over here as well. So you can't just like force field this ramp infinitely or anything along those lines. You have multiple attack paths. Once again, one of the things that was good about Brood War maps is it was a lot harder to take those expansions for the most part. They were more open, kept people from just being like, all right, well, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna build a lot of one unit, and yeah, woohoo, win game. You know, sort of stupidness you get sometimes with some of the StarCraft 2 maps. So obviously, Tahvo still buzzing about, seeing what's going on. We have the Cybernetic score going down for EliteGaMei, and we should see a Cybernetic score going down here fairly shortly for Tahvo as well. There it is. Right there. Okay. So he was about 90 minerals behind on that, but I think he was paying attention to his probe down here. So give him a little bit of a grace, but still gotta hit those timings, man. Very important. Alright. So 2 gas from Tahvo, which could very well mean that he's going for my very, very fast DT build. Interesting to see what happens. Cybernetics core is researching warp gates, and I believe probably once Tahvo's Cybernetics core comes in, it will research warp gates as well. There we go, right, instantly, bam. And then also there will shortly be a Twilight Council. There we go. So yep, Twilight Council going down, and Gateway constructing a Stalker to keep even more scouting out, because it's kind of important that you don't get freaking scouted. Pylon being built at the front. Especially against Protoss, considering Protoss can just be like, oh crap, and build a cyber core, and then, not a cyber core, a robotics facility, and then you're pretty much screwed because OBS are insane detection. And that sentry is going to take out that probe. And we have... They're almost tied now, even though Tahvo was behind. I think he's been chrono boosting his, so he's alright. And we have the Dark Shrine now going down. Computer, please do not die on me. And then we have the robotics facility going down for EliteGaMei. And also a forge. So 1 gate, robotics facility, forge. Is he going to fast expand? Is he going for a fast expand? What's going on here? No, he doesn't have the money for it, so doesn't look like it. Forge is going to be finished very shortly. 2 more gates being dropped in. This probe heading out for a little adventure. Warp gates should be finished here fairly shortly. Dark Shrine about halfway done, which means that it has another like 50 seconds to construct, because it takes freaking ever to build a Dark Shrine. And thank goodness for that, because otherwise people would be crying a lot. And I wouldn't blame them. So, let's see. Alright, we're looking at pretty decent saturation here from both players, I would believe. Yeah, well, Tahvo has less saturation. He stopped building probes for the most part. probably to help in the aid in the construction of other things. Either that or he's just forgetting. One of those two things is true. Pylon going down now to the north, which is pretty much straight looking down. But EliteGame does have detection. He is trying to build an Immortal, but he's supply blocked. He's dropping a Stargate now. Apparently he's getting, it's the Protoss 111, apparently. Gonna get one Gateway, one Robotics Facility, one Stargate. And what does that get you? Bunch of random stuff, apparently. Alright, so DT is coming in to the north. And continue to build probes now. He's going to rush up here. And what's going to happen? What's going to happen? He's going to get shot at by cannon. And there's a force field going down, and this DT is going to get really, really freaking stupid. And he's just going to get stuck and killed. But these two DTs are going to make it into the base, and they're going to start chopping. And he's trying to build that observer, but freaking DTs deal stupid, stupid damage. So they are going to probably take down this robotics facility before he can actually get that observer out. Observer does not actually hit the field. The two DTs now poaching into the mineral field. There is a Void Ray up. But, and he's trying to construct cannons with two DTs. We're going to go after the pylon because it's much easier to kill just a pylon than it is to kill two cannons. They're going to take it down, then they're going to try to take down the cannons. He's going to blitz forward to the, he's going to blitz to the right here and see that there's more cannons trying to be constructed. He's going to take down some probes and see what he can do here. Hopefully he's going to take down these cannons before they actually show up. The probes doing their best to get in the way, but lots of them are dying. The DT is now finally breaking through, pushing up, ripping down these pylons very quickly. The Void Ray, I will keep you updated on that when I can. This going down. Definitely DTs are pretty much good to go at this point. Here comes the Void Ray. Void Ray trying to take down the Dark Shrine. Bunch of Stalkers pushing forward. Going to be pretty much taking down this. Yeah, Void Ray does pretty much absolutely nothing. There's the GG, and Tahvo with two DTs takes out his opponent. Yeah, you gotta really watch it as Protoss. If you don't get that ob first, stuff like that can happen. So you're rolling the dice if you get robo facility quick and then you do not build ob fast. Because obviously this is a way that you can lose the game very quickly. And another robotics facility going down to the north. And obviously Tahvo expanding with his very, very, very small singularity there. So, and decent stalker play here as far as getting those out so he can deflect the air. But yeah, pretty quick game, 9 minutes. DTs. If you do not have an ob as Protoss, you can very much kiss your game goodbye once DTs start ripping your stuff up, because you're not going to be able to get anything up in time. Alright, so now Pariah Caste is up 2-1 against EliteGaming here in Game 3, which means we're going on to our fourth game. So I will see you there.